The complete works of Swami Vivekananda, Volume 6, Section 4, Epistles. Bimla has sent me a book written by Shashi. From the perusal of that work, Bimla has come to know that all the people of this world are impure and that they are by their very nature debarred from having a jot of religion. That only the handful of Brahmins that are in India have the sole right to do it. And among them, or among these again, Shashi and Bimla are the sun and the moon, so to speak. Bravo! What a powerful religion indeed. In Bengal, especially, that sort of religion is very easy to practice. There is no easier way than that. The whole truth about austerities and spiritual exercise is, in a nutshell, that I am pure and all rest is impure. A beastly, demonical, hellish religion this. In America, people are unfit for religion. If it is improper, if it is improper to preach religion here, why then ask their help? What can redeem such a disease? Well, tell Shashi to go to Malabar. The Raja there has taken his subjects' land and offered it to the feet of Brahmin. Are bigger monsters in there are bigger monsters in every villages where sumptuous diners are given, supplemented by presents or in cash. There is no harm in touching the non non-Brahmin classes when it serves one's purpose, and when you have done it, you bath. For the non-Brahmins are as a class unholy and must never be touched on other occasions. Monks and sannyasis and Brahmins of the certain type have thrown the country into ruin, intent all the while on theft and wickedness. Those or these pose or as preachers of religion. They will take gift from the people and at the same time cry, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And what great things they have been doing. If a potato happen to touch a brinjal, how long will the universe last before it is deluged? If they do not apply earth, if they do not apply earth a dozen times to clean their hands, will 14 generation of the ancestor go to hell or 24? For intricate problems like this, they have been finding out scientific explanations for the last 2000 years. While one fourth of the people are starving, a girl of 8 gets married to the man of 30. The parents are jubilant over it, and if anyone protests against it, the plea is put forward. Our religion is been overturned. What sort of religion have they who want to see their girl become mother before they attain puberty, even and offer scientific explanation for it? Many again lay the blame to the doors of Mohammedans. They are to blame indeed. Just read the Grihiya Sutras through and see what is given as a marriageable age of girl. There it is expressed stated that girl must marry before attending puberty. The entire Griha Sutra enjoy this, and in the Vedic Ashwamedha sacrifice is worse things would be done. All the Brahmins mention them, and all the commentators admit them to be true. How can you deny them? What I mean by mentioning all this is that there were many good things in the ancient times, but there were bad things too. The good things are to be attained or retained, but the India that is to be the future India must be much greater than ancient India. From the day that Sri Ramakrishna was born dates the growth of modern India and of the golden age, and you are agent to bring about this golden age, to work with this conviction of heart. Hence, when you call Sri Ramakrishna an incarnation and in the same breath plead your ignorant unhesitantly, I say you are false to the backbone. If Ramakrishna Paramhans be true, you also are true, but you must show it in you. All there is tremendous power. The ethics has nothing but rubbish in him. Those who are believers are heroes. They will maintain. tremendous power. The world will be swept before them. Sympathy and help to poor. Man is good, or man is God. Is he is Narayan. In Atman, there is no distinction of male and female, of Brahman and Kshatriya, and the like. All is Narayan from the creator down to the clump of grass. The worm is less manifested, the creator more manifested. They every action that helps a being manifest his divine nature more and more is good. Every action that retards it is evil. The only way of getting our divine nature manifested if by helping is by helping others to do the same. If there is inequality in nature, still there must be equal chance for all, or if greater for some and for some less. The weaker should be given more chance than the strong. In other words, a Brahmin is not so much in need of education as a Chandala. If a son of a Brahmin needs one teacher, Chandala will need 10. For greater help must be given to him whom nature has not endowed with an acute intellect from birth. It is madman who carries coals to the new castle. The poor, the downtrodden, the ignorant, let this be our God. A dreadful slough is in front of you. Take care. Many fall into it and die. The slough is this, that the present religion of Hindus is not in the Vedas, nor in the Puranas, nor in Bhakti, nor in Mukti. Religion has entered into the cooking pot. The present religion of Hindus is neither the bath of the knowledge, or neither the path of the knowledge, nor that of reason. It is don't touchism, don't touch me, don't touch me. That exhausts its description. See that you do not lose your lives in the dire irreligion of don't touchism. Must the teaching, looking upon all beings as yourself, be confined to the books alone? How will they grant salvation who cannot feed a hungry mouth with the crumb of bread? How will those who become impure at the mere breath of others purify others? Don't touchism is a form of mental disease. Be aware. All expansions is life, all contractions is death, all love is expansion, all selfishness is contraction. Love is therefore Love is therefore the only law of life. He who loves lives, he who is selfish is dying. Therefore, love for love's sake, because it is the only law of life. Just as you breath to live, this is the secret of selfless love, selfless action, and the rest. Try to help Shashi if you can in any way. He is the very good and pure, pious man, but the narrow minds or narrow hearts. It does not fall to the lot of all to feel for the misery of others. Good God, of all incarnation, Lord Chaitanya was the greatest, but he was comparatively lack in knowledge. In the Ramakrishna incarnation, there is knowledge, devotion, and love. Infinite knowledge, infinite love, infinite work, and infinite compassion for all living beings. You have not yet been able to understand him. Even after hearing about him, most people do not understand him. What the whole Hindu race has thought in ages. He lived in one life. His life is the living commentary of the Vedas, of the Vedas of all nations. People will come to know him by degrees. My old watchword, struggle, struggle, up to the light, onward. Yours is service, Vivekanand. 72. Care of E.T. Strood, High View, Caversham, 1895. Beloved Ekananda, I am glad to go through the content of your letter. Your idea is grand, but our nation is totally lacking in the faculty of organization. It is this one drawback which produces all sort of evil. We are altogether averse to making a common cause for anything. The first requisite for organization is obedience or obedience. I do not I do a little bit of work when I find so disposed and then let it go to the dogs. This kind of work is of no avail. We must make plodding industry and perseverance. Keep a regular correspondence. I mean, make it a point to write me to me every month or twice in month. What work you are, what work you are doing, and what has been its outcome. We want here in England a sannyasin well versed in English and Sanskrit. I shall soon go to America again, and he is to work here in my absence. Ex- Except Sharath and Shashi, I find no one else for this task. I have sent money to Sharath and will return to him to start at once. I have requested Rajaji that his Bombay agent may help Sharath in embarking. I forgot to write, but if you can take the trouble to do it, please send through Sharath a bag of moong grams and arhal dal. Also, a little bit of spice called as methi. Please convey my love to Pandit Narayan Das, Mr. Shankar Lal, and Ojaji Doctor, and all. Do you think you can get the medicine for Gopi's eyes here? Everywhere you find a patient's medicine or patent medicine, which are all humbug. Please give my blessings to him and to the other boys. Yajneshwar has founded a certain society at Meerut and too want to work conjointly with us. By the by, he has got a certain paper to send Kali there and let him start a mirror center if he can and try to have the paper in Hindi. I shall help a little now and I shall send some money when Kali goes to Meerut and reports to me exactly how matters stand. Try to open a center at Ajmer. Pandit Agnihotri has started some society at Shaharanpur. They wrote me a letter. Please keep in correspond with them. Live on friendly terms with all. Work. Go on opening centers in this way. We have them already in Calcutta and Madras, and it will be excellent if you can start new one at Meerut and Ajmer. Go on slowly, starting centers at different places like that. Here all my letters, etc., are to be addressed in the care of It is Trude, Highway, Highview, Caversham, Reading, England, and those for America, care of Miss Phillips, 19 West 38th Street, New York. By degrees, we must spread the world over. The first thing needed is obedience. You must be ready to plunge into fire. Work. Then will work be done. From societies, let from societies like that at different villages in Rajputana, there you have a hint. Yours affectionately, Vivekanand. 73, US, summer of 1895. My dear, the books of Science sent have been arrived. I forgot to mention this. Please inform him about it. Let me write down something for you all. First, no partially, partiality to be the chief cause of the evil. Know that partiality is the chief cause of evil. That is to say, if you show towards anyone more love than towards somebody else, rest assured you will be sowing the seed of future troubles. Second, if anybody comes to you to speak ill of any of his brother, refuse to listen to him in toto. It is great sin to listen even. In that lies the germ of future troubles. Third, moreover, bear with everyone's shortcoming. Forgive offenses by the millions, and if you love all unselfishly, all will by degrees come to love one another as soon as they fully understand that the interest of one depends upon those of others, Every one of them will give up jealousy. To do something conjointly is not in our very national character. Therefore, you must try to inaugurate that spirit with the utmost care and wait patiently. To tell you the truth, I do not find among you any distinction of great and small. Everyone has the capacity. Sorry. Everyone has the capacity of manifest or to manifest in times of need the highest energy. I see it. Look for instance how Shashi will remain always constant to his spot. His steadfastness is a great foundation rock. How successful Kali and Jogan brought about the town hall meeting. It was indeed a momentous task. Niranjan has done much work in Shillong and elsewhere. How expensively has Sharad travelled and sown seeds of gigantic future works. Whenever I think of the wonderful renunciation of Hari, about his steadiness of intellect and forbearance, I get a new excess of strength in Tulsi Gupta, Baburam Sharat, to mention a few. In every one of you, there is a tremendous energy. If you still entertain any doubt, has the Sri Ramakrishna been a jewel export? What then is the difference between you and madmen? Behold, hundreds of men and women of this country are beginning to worship our Lord as the greatest of all avatars. Steadily, every great work is done slowly. He is at the helm. What fear? You are all of infinite strength. How long does it take you to keep off pity, jealousy, and egotism, etc.? The moment such propensity, the moment such propensity comes, resign yourself to the Lord. You must just make your body, just make our body your body. Just make your body and mind of His work, and to all the troubles will be has an end forever. There will not be a room enough. I see in the house where you are at present living, a commodious building is needed. That is to say, you need not huddle together in the one room. If possible, not more than two should live in the same room. There should be a big hall where the books may be kept. Every morning there should be a little reading from the scriptures, which Kali and others may superintend to turn. In the evening there should be another class with a little practice of meditation and Sanskirtan, etc. You may divide the work and set apart one day for yoga, a day for bhakti, a day for jnana, and so forth. It will be excellent if you fix a routine like this so that outside people also may join in the evening classes. And ever and every Sunday from 10 in the morning up to the night, there should be continuous succession of classes and sankirtans, etc. That is for the public. If you take the trouble to continue this kind of routine work for many or some time, it will gradually make itself easy and smooth. There should be no smoking in the hall, that for which another place must be set apart. If you can take trouble to bring about this state of things by degrees, I shall think a great advance is made. What about a certain magazine that Haramohana was trying to publish? If you can manage to start one, it will be indeed a nice. Yours affectionate, Vivekananda. 74 US, end of 1895. My dear Rakal, just now I got your letter and was glad to go through it. No matter whether there is any work done in India or not, the real work lies here. I do not want anybody to come over now. On my return to India, I shall train a few men, and after that, there will be no danger for them in the West. Yes, it was the Gunanidhi that I wrote. Give my special love and blessings to Hari Singh and others. Never take part in quarrels and disputes. Who on earth possesses the power to put a Raja of Khetri down? The Divine Mother is at his elbow. I have received Kali's letter too. It will be very good indeed if you can start a center in Kashmir. Wherever you can open a center. Now I have laid the foundation here, from here, and in England, and nobody has the power to shake them. New York is in the commotions this year. Next year will come the turn of London. Even big giants will give up. Who counts your pygmies? Gird up your loins and set yourself to work. We must throw the world into convulsions with our triumphal shouts. This is but the beginning, my boy. Do you think there are men in our country? Golgotha. It is a Golgotha. There is some chance if you can impart education to the masses. Is there a great strength than that of knowledge? Can you give them education? Name me the country which where rich men ever helped anybody. In all countries it is the middle classes that do all great works. How long will it take to raise a money? Where are the men? Are there any in our country? Our countrymen are boys, and we must treat them as such. There are some few religions and philosophical books left. The remnants of the mansion that has been burned down. Taken, take them with you. Quick and come over, quick and come over to this country. Never fear, the Divine Mother is helping me. This year such work is going to be turned out that you may or you will be struck dumb to hear of it. What fear? Whom to fear? Still your hearts and set yourself to work. Yours affectionate Vivekananda. P.S. Sharada is talking of bringing out a Bengali magazine. Help it with all your might. It is not a bad idea. You must not throw cold water on anybody's project. Give up criticism altogether. Help all as long as you find they are doing all right. And in case where they seem to be doing wrong, show them their mistakes gently. It is criticizing each other that is at the root of the mischief. That is the chief factor in breaking down organization.